What up, it's your boy Dvrth back at it again with another video, and today we are here with Attack on Titan's final season, episode 7. Last episode was so fucking good that oh god. Oh, last episode was so good. Last episode was so, just pure hype. Just pure hype all the way through, and I enjoyed every bit of it. But there are a couple things that we have to address with last episode, because as hype as it was, like, there are some things that we didn't see, which is really scary to me. One of the things being Armin is nowhere to be found. Where is Armin? Like, where is Armin? The military made a big thing about saying how they're going to send in 30,000 troops and all this other shit, but you sit there and think, like, how is Paradise going to fight against 30,000 troops, 30,000 plus, which is just what they're sending in. They're sending the Navy and shit. And when you think about it, you're like, man, they can't fight that. I mean, the Devils of Paradise, they're crazy. They nasty with it. But are they that nasty with it? And the answer is they don't have to be, because they have Armin. Armin is definitely he's the walking nuke. They just have to put Armin in the epicenter, not even really the epicenter, but close to wherever these soldiers are, and all of them are gone in a second. So I'm expecting to see Armin back in action, as scary as that is, because I've now developed a bond with Marley. So as scary as that is, I expect to see Armin coming back into the fray, meaning that a lot of people are going to die. When I say a lot of people, I mean a lot of people are going to die. I also expect to see Peak pull up with her Titan. Of course, they're going to come back. Of course, Marley's going to come back with their own assault, which so happens to be the title of this episode. But dear God, how much is it going to help knowing who Marley is against? I don't know who to root for, and that's the beauty of this show. So we're just gonna hop straight into it and see how the story progresses. So with all that being said, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all that other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Attack on Titan or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. My Instagram is Dvrth, my Twitter's at @NotDarth. You can DM me, you can add me, whichever one you want to do. I'll respond to it, make a video on it as soon as possible. I keep saying this, but I am going to put all of the Attack on Titan reactions for the final season on, like, the full length on Patreon. I am trying my absolute best to get that on there, but dear God, is it hard when, like, life is fucking you. But yeah, I'm going to try my hardest to get that on Patreon. So if you want to subscribe to the Patreon, see the full reactions of episode 1 through now 7, subscribe to the Patreon, links in the description. If you want to talk more Attack on Titan, the links in the description for my Discord if you want to join that, as well as everything else that I just talked about. So that's enough talking. Let's get our headphones, make sure they're on, them bitches is on, and let's just get into it. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's Peak! Oh my God! So what the fuck? Oh yeah, right, because the good shit, Eren. Holy fuck. Right, I forget. The Titan. Hey, Levi. Here's the interesting thing, right? I'm not 100% sure if he's on Marley's side still. I'm just not 100%. Oh my God, it's all coming to a head. Survive! Let's get it. The motto of the Titans, of the Scouts. Oh, it's happening again. It's happening again. It's happening again. Oh, fuck. It's really happening out here in these streets. It's really happening out here in these streets. Yup. Oh my God. It's really happening out here in these streets. Think the fuck not. Yeah, my man Falco came up to see warfare. Yeah, that nigga said, I'm here. Oh, wow. Reiner. Good shit, Reiner. Jesus. I'm sick of... That was such a heartbreaking scene, bro. And said, I'm sick of myself. I was like, bro. Dude, chill out. No! Oh my... Oh my god. Oh shit. No! Oh shit. You got no more moves to play. Wait, so what are you doing, Eren? But I have played Eren! Eren's such a cold character now. Eren is so cold, bro. Eren is so cold now, bro. Eren is so cold now, bro. The Mali army surrounded the war zone. There's no escape. Dude, I don't think y'all understand. They're not cluing in. They haven't seen the Colossal yet. It's... What? Oh! Magath. I always knew that he didn't seem as racist as everybody else, but Magath is like showing some real compassion. The Navy. Not the Navy. Oh shit, is that... Oh! Oh my fuck! I told you. I told you. You can bring in 30,000. You can bring it. Oh my fuck, Armin. I don't know who the fuck you think you are taking on a goddamn Ackerman. Oh! 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 Get the fuck up! No way that's the end of Zeke, bro. He got out. He had to have gotten out. Sasha? Oh, she's gonna snipe him out. Yup. Yup. Oh, Sasha! She's sniping him out. He said, oh my god. Oh, look at the, oh. Whoa! Oh, got John! Oh, John nasty with it! What is trying to get so nasty with it? Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh, pink. Armin, don't look, bro. Don't look, bro. Do you... Armin, don't look, bro. Armin, don't look, bro. Just stop. Porco, you are about to get fucked. You need to calm yourself, bro. Oh my fucking god! Yo! Oh, fuck. Okay. Porco is nasty. Oh my god. Okay, Porco, wait a minute. Wait a minute now, Porco. Oh, Eren. Oh shit, he just found it out. Is this Marley? Oh, there's guidelines. It's not Marley's. Oh my fucking god. It's... They're about to drop... You're black. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. You don't understand. You are in the presence of an Ackerman. Chill the fuck out, Porco. Sit down for a second. I don't want you to die. Eren! Oh my... My niggas like bite down on it.
Oh my god, no fucking way, Eren! Eren! Oh my god! Orko, I told you to get the fuck out of there, dude! He's gonna fucking crack it like an egg! Oh god.
Shut up. Reiner doesn't even... No way! Oh, this is heartbreaking. Oh shit! Reiner! Here we go. Die. Yup. Oh god, Reiner. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Because okay. So let's just start. Let's start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. So, as I expected, Peak joined the fray. Of course, we were gonna have a culmination of all the Titans fighting each other, including the Devils of Parody. And it was fucking amazing. I loved that fight, especially with seeing how brutal, how visceral it was. Like, not just on the Marlians side, but on our side, Parody. You know, like when Pete comes through and just starts blowing people away with the machine guns and like the turrets and stuff. Like, absolutely visceral. It like, the show is really good with just, especially this season specifically. This season specifically is really good with just showing you the atrocity of war. To just see a man get reduced into crimson ash in a split second. He's flying around the air at one point, and then he's just a puff of red smoke the next. There's something so visceral and just ugly about that just makes you further like hate what's happening. Don't get me wrong, I loved that we got Peak. Peak when she was in Titan form wasn't that cool to me. I mean, like, I was like, oh damn, that Titan be coming through for them or whatever. Like, especially in season 3, you know, Peak in Titan form like wasn't that cool to me. But Peak with machine guns on her back is fucking, oh my god, like that shit's so hard. That shit is so hard. But here's what I wanted to start off the conversation with, just like getting the whole like fight thing out of the way and stuff. Like, here's what I want to start the conversation with. Zeke comes in very late to the fight. Zeke comes in very late. Not only does Zeke come in very late, we don't see, like, if I were to metagame this, we don't see Zeke transform. not only do we not see Zeke transform, he just walks into the battle. He just walks into battle casually, and like he doesn't say what's going on. We don't get like a what's going on kind of scene from Zeke. We don't get like a I came here as fast as I could kind of scene from Zeke. Zeke just walks in and goes, make sure they all die. And I guess you could take that as like just Zeke being all about business, and like he's just like, hey, this is a war now. We in it, like our name's Bennett. We gotta just kill our enemy right now. But like I said towards the beginning of the episode, I'm not quite sure whose side Zeke is on. And there have been a lot of hints in this episode, especially on like that maybe Zeke isn't exactly who the fuck I think he is. The first one saying that Eren, like the first thing, being that the whole thing that we just talked about with Zeke just strolling into the, like, come on, Zeke being basically the Wonder Boy, I see Zeke as like the leader of Marley's Titans. Why the fuck would Zeke just, all right boys, let's get the job done. I get it that Zeke is really like nonchalant with a lot of things, and he tries to like enjoy things and not be like his father. But why would Zeke be that casual about it? And let's get into a couple more things with Zeke. Zeke proclaims, he's like, Eren Yeager is not my enemy. He calls out to Levi. He's like, you're out of time. And at first, like, I may have just missed something, and I'm about to like try to go back real quick to see if I did, because I may have just missed something. But he calls out to Levi, and he's like, you're out of time, like, show yourself. And yeah, I guess I could have missed something, and yes, I guess it could just be like something that has been foreshadowed that I don't know about. But I don't think that Zeke and Levi are friends by any respect, right? Like, Zeke and Levi are mortal enemies. I truly believe that. As of right now, at least, I truly believe that Zeke and Levi are mortal enemies. But for him to yell out, say, Eren Yeager's my enemy, but Levi, get your ass out of here, you're running out of time, right? Why would he, just going off the thought that I didn't miss anything, why the fuck would he say that? I mean, like, in earlier episodes, which are things that I probably should have talked about, but I didn't, just because I was like too engrossed in other things that I was talking about. But in earlier episodes, you got the mitt, like the baseball mitt that he gave to Eren. I'm assuming, because that's the only person that's like really big on baseball in this show. Got the baseball mitt. You got Zeke saying not in this room. Zeke has shown like double agent, like he's giving off big double agent vibes this entire show. This entire show Zeke has been giving off big double agent vibes, and this season has just been doubling down on it, whether it was in your face or it wasn't. This season has been doubling down on it. So with Zeke saying all that, and then saying, Levi, time's almost up, Levi hides, pulls up at the last second, and slays Zeke. You don't see Zeke's body. All you see is Levi come through, cut what seems to be the nape of the Beast Titan, and then just drop a grenade onto the nape. Kind of like almost like dashing all hope of saying, hey, Beast Titan's gone, like just in front of everybody. And he even makes a big show of it, of putting his sword down, like Beast Titan's dead, drops the nade on his neck, and then flies away and just lets people see Zeke get blown to bits. Thus, like, kind of dashing their hope of Zeke being alive. But what if Zeke wasn't dead? I think most people, when seeing this episode, kind of figure that, like, no, he's not dead. There's no way. But hear me out. What if that was the fucking plan? What if the plan was to show the warriors and the warriors in training, everybody, pretty much any Marleyan that was in that vicinity, Zeke's dead. Dead. But not really. He'll come back. But when he comes back, if he comes back, whose side is he gonna be on? Because depending on whose side like he's on, that side has a crazy trump card. A crazy trump card. And here's the thing. If Zeke comes back and he's on Marley's side, yeah, we have a problem. It's Zeke, you know, he's nasty with it. He has the whole yell thing. He can turn Eldians. I don't know what the restraints for that his power is of being able to turn Eldians into you know, pure Titans and things like that. I don't know what the restraints is, but he can turn that's the point. He can turn them into pure Titans. That's a problem for parody, right? But what if Zeke comes back and he's on the Devils of Parody's side? If he's on the Devils of Parody side, you get a whole lot worse than, oh, I can turn Eldians into pure Titans. Now you get, oh, hey, Eren, hold my hand for a second. And now there's tens of millions of Colossal Titans that have been let out loose onto the world. The world nuke has just been pressed. So, I'm thinking, and this is just like my thought process right now, that Zeke is gonna come back on Parody's like side in a way, whether it's not in your face and like yeah, you know, it's your boy Zeke, I'm here fighting for the enemy now, you know, it might not be in your face like that, but when Zeke comes back, he will not be the same Zeke that the Marleyan characters know him as. I truly, like, with every passing episode, I'm starting to believe that Zeke might just be a patriot. I'll put it like that. Zeke may just be a patriot. In some way, shape, or form, Zeke may just be a patriot. Now, after talking about the whole Zeke thing and you know, all that other shit, Marley fighting, or you know, betrayal and whatever. Also in the beginning of this video, I talked about how, yeah, they just brought in like 30,000 troops. My God, that's crazy. That's a lot of troops. How are the Devils of Parody going to take over that? No way they can do that, right? They can't. The Devils of Parody, they're devils and they're amazing at fighting and combat, but there's no way they can take on 30,000 plus soldiers armed to the teeth with the grip. No way they can take that out, right? They can't. But a specific devil can. And cue up Armin. Armin's just in a fucking boat. Armin's just in a boat, just chilling, and just like that sets off the nuke. Just that quickly, he takes out the entirety of that navy. Not only that navy, but the neighboring like blocks in cities that are within that shore. And we'll talk a little bit about that after this. But he takes out the navy in one fell swoop. That's gone. So now the Marleyan warriors are at a stark disadvantage at this point, because now they were banking on, oh yeah, if we just wait it out for you know, our niggas from the water to pull up and help us out, we'll be fine. We just gotta hold out for a little bit. Just like that, Armin takes away that hope, and that has been the entirety of last episode and this episode, and yeah, last episode and this episode has just been slowly dwindling away that hope for Marley, the same way that Marley dwindled away that hope for humanity within the walls. And even Armin says it when he comes out of his Titan. He's like, so this is what you saw, Bertold. And he sees the kid. Oh my God, Bertold. You feel so fucking bad for him, because I always say that this show is like this show is the show that you have to go back and watch. Every episode you think to yourself, shit, now I gotta go back and watch the entire series again. And for Armin to come out of the Colossal Titan, look down at kids, children, families, their homes, the places that they played and congregated together, and they were happy and just were one together. He looks down and it's a hellscape. It's a hellscape. And he looks down, he's like, so this is what you seen, Bertold. And it has to be like a mind fuck for Armin to see. To be on the opposite end, on like, for once, to not be on the business end of that barrel. You know, like, to realize, I think, and Armin, even Hanji said, like maybe you have a little bit of Erwin in you, like, not in just the way of making reckless plans. Armin looked down at that and he was like, all right, now the next plan is to get this airship, my nigga. Bro, Armin is Armin, Mikasa, and and Eren are absolute cold pieces now. They are cold pieces. Absolute fucking monsters now. I expected that from Mikasa. Mikasa has been a monster since episode 1. And we expected Eren to be disgusting at some point. We're like, all right, Eren, you're struggling, but you know, maybe he'll be disgusting one day. And now he's disgusting. Like, we didn't expect it to be at, you know, to this, you know, this stature. Like, Eren's disgusting. But Armin, to become that god of destruction and have to look within himself and know that he is now a devil, because now Armin has to fight with the same thing that Erwin had to fight with, to come to realize that he is a devil now. That's who he is. And Armin in past seasons even said, if you want to fight monsters, he had to think, what do you give up? And it's your humanity. He came up with that solution. He said, if I want to fight monsters, it's my humanity that I have to give up. And you've seen it in multiple senses, specifically in the episode 11 of season 2, where he's on Reiner. He's talking to Bertold, and he's like, no, we're doing it with Annie back in the wall. We're torturing her, and it hurts, and it's so bad. Like he just played it up. You could see the smile in his voice just sounded so sinister. And it was at that moment that Armin realized that he had to slowly turn himself into a devil in order to, you know, get to where he wanted to be, to where he wanted his people to be. So while, you know, we saw Armin as sweet boy Armin, you know, we love that guy, the chubby cheek, bowl cut, you know, he coconut head ass nigga. Like, we saw him as that, and you know, we loved Armin for it. But little did a lot of us even notice, at that moment Armin was like surrendering himself to becoming the same monster that he vowed to fight. And it's almost scary, you know. It's almost scary. Also, Armin's Colossal Titan looks fucking heat. I don't know what it is about Armin's Colossal Titan. I'm trying to see if I can find like a screenshot of him, but I don't know what it is about Armin's Colossal Titan, but it is absolute fucking heat. Like his Colossal Titan looks like I haven't seen Neon Genesis Evangelion, but like I kind of feel like I've seen like pictures of like the angels of what they fight, like the angels. Armin looks like one of those, bro. He looks like a weird special kind of angel that's just like disgusting. But yeah, Armin's arc is wrapping up really, or not wrapping up, but it is progressing really nicely. To see this kind of this introspective look into him, for Armin to be like, huh, so I'm the devil now, huh? Like it's I say this every episode, but the writing is it's just on a different level, bro. I'm like, after Attack on Titan is done, it's going to be really hard for me to not be jaded towards other anime. Like, I'm going to have to try really hard not to be like, well, I mean, it's not Attack on Titan writing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that guy, but Jesus, this writing is so good to where like it's hard. It'll be hard for me not to be, or at least it's going to be hard for me to enjoy another anime to this extent again, because oh my god. So a little tidbit, we got when they were finally taking down the Cart Titan and Sasha was props to Sasha, bro. I was sitting there like, yo, Sasha, what are you even gonna do with that? And she just snipes one of the gunners out of the, you know, the Cart Titan's like gear, and it's like, oh, okay, so he's dead. And like in the background you have like he has like, oh, it's so sad, he has like pictures of him with the gang and Peak, and like, hang on, let me see if I can find this again, because it's so sad. I want to see, he had like another picture on there too. I know it's like of him with like Peak and stuff, but like, and like they all have like little pictures on their shit. It's just all pictures of Peak. It's, oh man, it's so sad. It kind of further drives home the how like flaming mad Peak was, like after you know, they all get fucking bodied, you know, like Peak is like, how could you, like, these were my friends, like I like, and why would, it's not just Gabi who's going through this metamorphosis of rage and hatred. Everybody is, and like this is just a small like kind of nod to that, of having the pictures in the background as there's a bullet wound through his fucking skull. The shit is amazing, bro. The shit is amazing. I don't remember when John got that fucking nasty. I always knew that John was skilled because he was part of the top 10, but like this nigga was zipping and zooming, slipping sliding under the Cart Titan, blowing her shit, like blew her fucking back out, dog, like no cap. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure Peak's gonna make it. I hope she does, because I like Peak, but it's not looking too good for your girl, and that's unfortunate, bro. This fucking shot of Armin just amongst the hellscape is so amazing. Yeah, Armin's disgusting, bro. But so we get Reiner. Reiner saving Falco, and you know, pretty much helping out the only way he knows how, and pretty much like what he's been doing since the beginning of this season. He just gets in the way. He's like, I just want to die, please let me do this. And you know, Falco's like, he's not moving. And honestly, Reiner is like one of the most heartbreaking characters in this show. Like this season has just drove it home that Reiner's so sad, bro. He really just doesn't want to live, and I don't blame him. Reiner's seen a lot. He's been through a lot. Reiner barely knows who the fuck he is. Like, why would he want to live, dude? Like, he's out of it. I just feel so bad for Reiner. But we'll talk about Reiner last. What we really gotta talk about? Eren, bro. Eren, bro. God, Eren is different. Eren is a different character now. This isn't Eren anymore. This isn't Eren. I don't know what we call this nigga, but it's not Eren anymore. This is not Eren. I refuse to believe that this is Eren. Do you remember how Eren was like in shonen, in anime in general? They do this all the time, you know, like they have the whole character progression. You're like, oh man, he's so much different now, you know. At the end of you're like, man, remember when he was a bitch, you know? Wow, he's a certified badass now. He's fighting for his friends. But Eren, bro, Eren from Jump Street was like a hate-filled little kid, right? But he, you know, like that's just who he was. From Jump Street, Eren was like, I'm gonna do whatever I can to achieve my goals. And Eren was that, like, even though he didn't exactly achieve it, Eren was kind of like a little badass. I mean, he killed 2 men at the age of like 6. Eren was a little badass, right? He started off like that. But Eren right now is not even Eren. Season 4 Eren is not even close to what we got season 1 through 3. This new Eren fucking old Eren, right, would just hit everything until it died. That's what old Eren would have did. Old Eren, like, even like slight things, like knowing that any fight that you seen Eren in, like before this, remember that he got out of those fights because he was like, all right, bro, let's remember what Reiner taught me. Or like, all right, bro, let's remember what Annie taught me that one time. But this Eren was like, oh, I see your game. I see. The Jaw Titan's pretty cool. Grabs his shit. Jumps. Before all that, Eren jumps out of his Titan. This is the 3rd time. Count it, 3 times. This is the 3rd time that Eren has transformed. And Eren has fought throughout those transformations. In the 2nd transformation, at least, Eren was fighting and got his head just knocked the fuck off. So let me just recount this, just to make sure my count is right. Eren transformed by Reiner. He transformed when he went to go get the Warhammer Titan out the ground. And then he transformed again after the Warhammer Titan tired herself out. Think about that. The Warhammer Titan tired herself out, and Eren was like, fuck it, I'm not tired. I ain't hear no bell. Like, and just jumped out and just started going ham again. Like, Eren has come such a long way from just being able to create like a skeleton of his original Titan and like his nose bleeding. Cause I'm sure a lot of people remember that, like the first time in like, I think it was like episode 9 or something in the first season, where like he creates his Titan and his like nose starts bleeding. Like, yeah, we remember that. But now Eren is making back-to-back Titans. This man said, I see that you have a plan, or you're out, like, he was like, so you're all out of tricks. That's crazy, because, I'm not, and jumps out, bro. Oh my God, bro, Eren's a certified devil now. He's not a badass. Like, Eren's not a badass. Eren is not a fucking protagonist. Eren is a certified devil, and like that even furthers my original theory in the beginning of the season. I think I talked about it in episode 2 or 3, where I was like, bro, what if the devil of all Earth is just fucking Eren? Like, Eren has surpassed being the protagonist. Eren has surpassed being the antagonist. Eren is just a fucking devil. And that's where it stops. Or at least I hope that's where it stops, because Eren just took Porco and made him kill his own comrade by stuffing his comrade in his mouth and using his own jaw to crack her open as Eren drinks his comrade. Juiced Eren, you put that into perspective, bro. Put that into perspective. Eren used Porco to juice Porco's comrade. This Eren and season 1 through 3 Eren are not the same. These niggas are not the same whatsoever. These niggas are hard. This nigga is harder than any nigga that Eren could have aspired to be. This man is pure evil. And I'm here for every second of it, bro. So, Eren has the Warhammer Titan now. Or at least it definitely looked like he just gained the Warhammer Titan. They made a big show. The show itself, the anime itself, made a big show of it seeming like he just caught that power. And if he did, if Eren just received the Warhammer Titan power, that means that Eren has the founding, Eren has the attack, and now he has the Warhammer. I don't think it gets any worse for Marley. I genuinely don't think it gets any worse for Marley. And for all we know, Eren could sit back and eat Porco next. And now he has the jaw. I don't know how that's gonna work, but like hang on, let me see. Where did they leave Porco off at? I think Porco was still like in Eren's grasp. Yeah, he was. Eren could definitely like straight up eat Porco next and have 4 Titans. Eren doesn't even fucking need the jaw. Eren's not a jaw Titan kind of guy. There's no fucking way. But dear God, he could eat the jaw just to be a dick, and I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I just wouldn't. So another thing I wanted to talk about is the whole, like, when they get the blimp and they're moving, which is a small thing I just want to talk about. They get the blimp, right? And you know, they have the pilot and whatever, which is kind of what we've been talking about, like, or what the show's been. I haven't really been talking about as much as I should have been, because I've been really engrossed in other things. But the show's really been heavy on saying there are other people outside of just the Devils of Parody that are working with them. And when they get into the blimp, and there's a black dude in there, like, I made a joke about it, but in reality, that just solidifies that there are patriots out there. There are people that don't exactly align with what the bullshit that Marley's talking about, right? You would think that, oh yeah, man, you know, those my niggas, you know, that like I'm from Marley, you're from Marley, we're all just good friends. Nope. There are patriots still out there. There are still patriots, and that's another thing that we have to keep in mind. There's still patriots out there that are very much not with whatever the fuck Marley is about. And for them to show, like, the pilot being black, like, it just kind of solidifies, like, because you've never seen a black guy in the walls. Come on now. Have we seen a black guy in the walls? Have we? No, I don't think we have. Like, that black. Like, he was Hershey Kiss black. Like, hang on, let me see if I can find this dude again. Cause he was black. He wasn't Akon, but goddamn it, if he wasn't Usher, that nigga was somewhere in that motherfucker. Yeah, here he is. Yep, he black as hell with the taper fade and everything. Oh yeah, he black as hell. Yeah, ain't no goddamn way, bro. Ain't no goddamn way. But furthermore, going about this scene, and Hanji saying like, "Oh, you're a lot like Eren now, or Erwin now," and he is speaking a lot like Erwin. He's like, "There is no future for us if we don't have Eren." You know, that's exactly what Eren was saying. He was like, "There's no future for us in the wall if we don't have Eren." Like, props to the progression of what's your name? Oh no, what's your name? Armin. That's my nigga too. Why would I forget his name? Props to the progression of Armin, because he is a certified badass now. He's a devil, just alongside with Eren, and honestly, the most sane out of the original three seems to be Mikasa, who was basically the monster of the first 3 seasons. Now, Eren and Armin are absolutely they're gone. They're gone. Armin is still progressing a little bit, so we still have some things to address with Armin, but like Eren, gone. He's a devil. Armin on his fucking way. He's at the ceremony. He's next in line. So whatever Eren and Armin have in store, it's really scary. That shit's scary. Especially Armin, who is actually smart. Eren just got smart, bro. Armin been smart. That shit's scary. That shit's scary, bro. So lastly, I feel like we should definitely talk about Armin, or not Armin, Gabi and Flock's outburst. Absolutely heartbreaking, dude. Like, it kind of it kind of reminded me, and this is a show that has nothing to do with Attack on Titan, but it really reminded me of My Hero. Whenever Bakugo, and I mean, if you haven't watched My Hero, then I guess this isn't a spoiler or whatever, but when Bakugo and Deku were cheering on All Might, they're like, "You gotta win," all the other shit, and you get All Might just like kind of rising up from the flames of defeat, and he's like, "All right, you're right. I do gotta win. I do gotta win." Only this one was just so much more heartbreaking, because they're yelling at their All Might, right? And All Might doesn't want to get up. He's tired of fighting. He's like, "I don't want to. Can I just die?" Is that too like? And to go back to that quote by Reiner of saying, "I'm sick of this. I'm sick of myself." That shit just hit. That hit so different. That shit hit so different. To hear Reiner, this character that we have seen as the certified badass for at least the first 2 seasons, and those who still believed in Reiner after season 2 episode 6, still seeing him as a certified badass, being the guy that's like, "Just let me die." And the fact that Reiner gets back up, the fact that Reiner is saying that, the dichotomy of Reiner saying that and still getting up. No, it shows that Reiner knows, I know I can't just lay down. He loves those kids too much to just lay down. And that's what makes it so sad, because these kids just wanna live happy lives. They might be misguided. They are very misguided. Especially Gabi. Gabi's gone, bro. Gabi's off the perk 30. Like, they got Gabi's noggin all fucked up. But dear God, Gabi just wants to live a fun and peaceful life with her family and friends. At the core of it, that's what she wants. Just like at the core of what Falco wants, that's what he wants. But they're looking out to this battlefield and seeing the mass destruction of what's happening here, the absolute mayhem. and they're just screaming out to Reiner, just saying, "Get up, bro, get up." And oh, it hurt so much to hear them say that, like just for them to be reverted back into being children. I think that's one of the biggest things about that scene, is that we're introduced to Falco, and we're introduced to Gabi, and Falco's like running through bullet fire and like trying to save Gabi, and Gabi's throwing grenades at trains and shit, like, and we're seeing them as warriors, right? But in this scene, to see them and hear them scream out for Reiner's help and just say, "We can't handle this, please help us," it humanizes them back into being children. It reminds you, if you have forgot, it's like the show saying, if you have forgot, yes, Gabi has basically killed people. Yes, Falco has done some crazy shit too. Or at least he's been through some crazy shit, and he's trying to do some crazy shit. But do remember that these are just children. This scene does a wonderful job, and a very grim job of reminding you that. Because you see the other commander, I forget his name, see the other commander, and he just has his head, he just has his face in his hands, just going, "God, we fucking lost." But the kids are just distraught. They're like, "Get up, Ryan, get up, help, we need help. I can't do this without you. I can't do this at all. I can't fight." Like, Peak is dying, Galliard is dying, the Warhammer Titan is probably dead. I'm still not 100% sure on that. Some tells me that there's about to be a plot twist with that, but maybe not. Like, we're dying. Help us, Reiner. We're dying. And it's the most childish thing to hear out of their mouth. Just the pure sadness of them being afraid to die. Afraid that their friends are dying. Afraid because their friends have died. You just really remember these are kids. It's literally the same thing that everybody has said over and over again for Reiner, saying we were just kids, we didn't know what we were doing. And with just the viewer seeing what happens in episode 1 of the series, going, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. Like, really? You have to watch your mom die, get eaten, her vertebrae snapped by a giant titan? He's just a kid. Why would he have to watch that? Episode 6 of season 1, watching Eren and Mikasa have to fight sex traffickers and kill them, and you're like, they're just kids. Why do they have to go through this? You know, Reiner, we were murderers. You know, we basically spearheaded the ending of humanity within the walls. We were just kids. Bertold, I get that we're murderers. I know we're murderers. We don't deserve ourselves to be like forgiven. We were just kids. So why would they have to go through this? And Bertold himself gives us the best reason for that in, like, I think it was like episode 15 of season 3, where he's like, the world is just that cruel. It's the most simple way to put it. It's so simple, but it's so true. The world is just that cruel. And with that being one of the core themes of this show, they do such an amazing job of continuously showing you that the world is just that cruel. And it sucks. It really sucks. That shit hurt me in a lot of ways. I'm just not 100% ready for what this next episode has to show. Like, has to show me, because I can feel Attack on Titan doing Attack on Titan things to my heart. And we joked about it in the comment section of the last video, but god damn it, if I feel like it's true, I am going to, like, this show is going to have me on the floor crying, having an aneurysm and a heart attack all at the same time. And you know what? If that's the way that I go out, please don't be sad for me. Please don't be sad for me, because dear God, I was in ecstasy. God, this show is so good. This show is so good. Oh my God. There'll never be another show like it. I'm starting to genuinely believe that there will never be. I go in watching every anime in the mindset that this could be my next favorite anime. This could be the next masterpiece that I see. But the more I watch Attack on Titan, the more I'm like, I don't think I'll ever see another show like this. And if I don't, that's okay. Because dear God, what I watched was perfect. It is. This show has been about as close to perfect as any show could get with a story. Like, this show is so close to perfect, if not is perfect. I don't like to call things perfect, because nothing is really perfect, and everything can, be a little bit better. Things like, like everything can improve, in certain aspects. But this show, I will at least say that this show is the closest to perfect that I've seen. It's the closest. And dear God, I'm so happy that I get to watch it. So glad I get to watch this shit. So glad. But yeah, all in all, amazing episode. Phenomenal episode. This show just has me on the ropes constantly. I'm just getting fucked by this show constantly, and I love every second. Amazing. So goddamn, we've been talking for a long time. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Attack on Titan or something totally different, the best place to that in, it's always my social media. My Instagram is Dvrth, my Twitter is @NotDarth. You can DM me, you can add me, whichever one you want to do. I'll respond to it, make a video on it as soon as possible. I am trying to get the full length episodes up, but it's really hard. It's really hard to do. I will have the full length episodes up on Patreon. I will do that. So if you want to subscribe to the Patreon, for whether it be JoJo or Attack on Titan, really appreciate everybody that is subscribed right now. So link to the Patreon is going to be in the description. If you want to talk more Attack on Titan, and trust me, if you want to talk more Attack on Titan, I will be happy to talk Attack on Titan with you. And so will everybody else in the Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, the links are going to be in the description. And links are going to be in the description as well as everything else that we just talked about. With all that being said, get my off button ready. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.